Greetings everybody, it's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and I am so freaking hyped right now. We have confirmation of the 5th year anniversary banner, Dokkan Fest banner. We already knew, and I've said this in other videos, we already knew that it was going to be LR Gogeta Blue. Now we have confirmation from Kawhi. And I'll post the confirmation link down below. It'll be in the Reddit thread, but you'll be able to click on it and see the message. Kwai is a well-known YouTuber. Not YouTuber, I'm sorry. Kwai is a well-known Twitter user who has spoiled Dokkan events before. He's very reliable. If he says something is confirmed, it is. He confirmed about while I was asleep, essentially. He confirmed while I was asleep that the other Dokkan Fest exclusive LR for the banner, for the dual Dokkan Fest banner that will be in the 5th anniversary, because they're always dual Dokkan Fest, is going to be LR Vegito Blue, which is freaking hype. We're getting Gogeta and Vegeta Blue as our LRs. Okay, that's what we know. Also, further evidence of this, for those who just don't want to take his word, is a collaboration figure. We got earlier, near the end of last year, we got collaboration figures for the SSJ2 Goku Angel and SSJ2 Majin Vegeta. And what did we end up getting? We ended up getting on Japan. Global's not gotten it yet. The dual Dokkan Fest for Majin Vegeta and SSJ to Angel Goku. And we got a third anniversary. During the 3rd anniversary, before that, we got the collaboration figure where it was literally the Goku. It literally was the art that they used on the card for the LR Gogeta fusing Gogeta, which was incredible. So it's confirmed. Like, there is no doubt. Those are the units we are getting as our dual Dokkan Fest units, and that makes me so freaking hype. You could probably hear it in my voice. I'm like so happy right now, because I speculated in another video that I did that I wanted it to be LR Vegito Blue. I didn't want Gogeta, which we already knew was confirmed because of the figure, and Broly. I didn't want that. I didn't want a clone, although I thought maybe they could go in that direction. I didn't want a clone of the movie banners. So they could easily be, they could easily start in base and transform into Super Saiyan, or start in base and skip straight to Blue, which would be cool. But I actually don't want, and this may go against the grain about what other people say, and a lot of people may disagree with this take, but this is my opinion. And I'm not saying I don't know. We don't know leader skills. We don't know how they're going to present them. We don't know if they're going to be transforming. We don't know passives. We don't know anything like that. Super attacks, anything. All that information is going to come out very soon, though, because these banners typically drop near the end of January, the 30th or the 31st, which means we're going to get the full info for them probably about a week ahead of time. When we get the full info for them, I will do a video with all of the information, and of course, links to all of the information. But anyway, I want to see them as, we don't have a non-transforming Gogeta Blue, so I want an LR Gogeta Blue with no transformations. I don't want any, because the reason I don't want transformations for these cards, and yes, I know that'll be another LR Vegito Blue. I get it. We got, like, that'll be the 4th one. The reason I don't want them transforming, though, is because I don't want to have to deal with any sort of wonky transformation conditions. Like, okay, I don't. Let me show you an example. of what I don't. If they transform, I'll show you 2 examples of what I want to see, what I don't want to see. So, an example of what I don't want to see is, where the heck is he? There he is. Alright. His can be activated when HP is 58% or less with Android 16 on the team, or when HP is 50% or less with an existing Android category allies or enemies starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. That is such a wonky condition, and like that's a really weird, very specific condition. He's really good on transform. Don't get me wrong. I think I've transformed him 4 or 5 times, and the entire time since the card's been out. And those are mostly on the Infinite Dragon Ball history. He's still really good, but I don't want them doing a transformation condition that's like put behind a wall like that, where it's like I really, and I'm part of me is terrified that they're gonna do this, but another part of me says that no, the anniversary banners have always dropped the best units in the game at the time, so they're always the current new best unit. So they're not gonna screw this up. They're not gonna do anything that would infringe on the hype for the anniversary celebration. Dokkan has a history of spoiling us relative to how they are the rest of the year during the anniversary. Like you usually are handed about 1,000+ stones, maybe more, through all the logins, the bonuses, the missions, everything. So I feel like they're gonna continue to spoil us because the 5th anniversaries are their big like money makers. That's when people open their freaking wallets and like spend. So these units, I feel like they're going to be super hype. But I don't want to take the risk with them being transforming. So what would be like a transforming unit that I would be okay, like condition that I would be okay with? Well, something like, why can I never find units when I need them? Like, what is it with that? Something like this, we'll use him. His transform into the full power state starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Perfect. No conditions, no wankiness, no, just 4 turns you transform. So if they're gonna have to do transformation, I'd rather do it like that. But I'd rather see them. I want an LR Gogeta Blue. I want a Gogeta Blue card that doesn't have to transform. And look, the cards are going to be mirror images of each other. Gogeta and Vegito, the 3rd year anniversary cards will mirror images of each other. The SSJ4s will mirror images of each other. And by mirror images, I mean the cards are almost the same, except they have some minor differences. But what we will not get, I can almost guarantee this, like 95%, we will not get one transforming unit and one non-transforming unit. It won't be like, okay, we're going to give you the base Vegeta that transforms into blue. We're going to give you just the LR Gogeta Blue with no transformation. That will not happen. They will either both transform or neither will transform. So I have some allergies. You might be able to hear it a little bit. I would prefer they don't transform, even though we'd be saying goodbye to most likely to the other Vegito Blues if you get them. And the fact that we're getting the physical Vegito Blue EZA pretty soon, hopefully sometime in February. I'm hoping. Unless they want to surprise us and drop it in January. At the end of January, which I wouldn't complain about. They could drop it tomorrow unexpectedly for all I care about. I just really want them to be hype. Okay, so how does this impact global players going forward? Well, Japan's going to know in about a week, 2 weeks tops, It's January 18th right now. Let's pull up the calendar on my phone. Okay. So it's January 19th. I apologize, not January 18th. All right. So in a week it'll be the 26th. The units are going to release, if they release on the usual schedule, they're going to release the 30th or the 31st. Early February at the February 1st or 2nd at the latest. They won't be like middle of February unless Dokkan pulls a fast one on us. But why would they? The anniversary is when the anniversary is. It's consistent, so players know when it is. Of course, it's not going to stop people from asking when the anniversary is on Facebook and Reddit threads, and every other social media platform. But it is when it is. I would be shocked if we didn't know in a week what exactly the units were. And like I said, I'll cover those. So that the reason that matters, that's going to be before the next banner that Global is getting is already confirmed. The data's been downloaded. We're getting the Ent Future Gohan banner, which I'll cover in more detail, but I'll tell you right now is an easy skip for most global players. Even if Future Go, unless you're a whale or B, willing to spend money and don't care. But for the majority of people who spend money occasionally or spend money only for the big stuff, this is an easy skip. Especially if they keep his banner the same. They could change his banner up and strengthen it, but they would have to strengthen it a lot for me to back up on the skip recommendation. Straight Cooler, Transforming Cooler is coming. He's better than a lot of the LRs, in my opinion. But the hype, we're gonna know before Transforming Cooler drops. We will know exactly what the LRs are, and what by what they are, I mean their leader skills, passives, abilities, everything. They'll be out in Japan, and we'll have gotten the information before that. So we'll be able to make an informed decision, like how good, how broken are these units going to be? They could easily, and it would not surprise me in the slightest, make them the number one and number two best units in the game. Like, it would not surprise me in the slightest. And if that is the case, if they follow their typical pattern for anniversary units where they immediately become the best units in the game, then my recommendation is going to be to skip the strict cooler banner. Okay. I want to say this. I want to say a lot is going to depend on the banners of the LR banners, not just the LRs themselves. But their banner is going to be hype. They're always hype. I would be shocked if the banners were not absolutely stacked. Now, stacked with what units is the question, and how good those units are relative to how many of those units you already have and stuff. But that's neither here nor there. If I would suggest skipping Cooler and picking him up with the red coins. Straight Cooler when he comes back, which is whenever that is. I'm not sure if he's come back on Japan yet. Because you should be saving, if the units are as hype as they should be, as they most likely but not guaranteed will be, then you should be saving all your stones as a free-to-play player, or mostly free-to-play player, so that you have a couple thousand stones, somewhere between 25. You should have, if you start saving now, after okay, complete the step-up banners, do all 3 rounds of the step-up banners, and then save from that point. You should, with all the easy A's, all the celebrations, all the missions, do everything, do all the stories, go back to your portal of memories, make sure you've done every single story, do all the Dokkan Fest events, both the Z Hards and Supers, Dokkan Fest, Dokkan Battle boss events, do everything, do as many of the Super Battle Roads as you can, do Battlefield, do all of that, and save your stones, and you should have about somewhere between 25,000 to 2,500. Sorry, I wish 25,000. 2,500 to 3,000 stones, which is about what I had. I had somewhere in that range. after for the last anniversary, and I started saving after the movie banners, which were, I believe, in February for global, end of January, sometime in February for global, and I still had well over 2,000 stones. And guess what? As you can see from my box, I pulled both Vegeta, LR SSJ for Vegeta, and LR SSJ for Goku, and I spent $0 on that banner, zero. And I pulled them both. I also pulled a couple copies of this guy as well, I believe. I already had him, but I pulled like dupes. He's at 90%, I think. Was he the... Yeah. It's likely, he is likely to return on the Gogeta banner. It's almost assured. It makes so much sense. And that means that the LR Vegito Pataro leader, who I want, will be on the other banner. Which I may end up getting him with coins if I don't pull him. So yeah, you can save your freaking stones. Save them, save them, save them. Don't be tempted by whatever they drop. Whatever, because the stones will quickly add up if you start saving them. I mean, I'm at 89 and you guys just saw me. I was at like 0 stones a couple weeks ago. And because of the stuff-up banners. But the long, join with me, save. The long save has begun. I could make a joke about I'll see you guys in July for summons, but I'm not going to. We'll get stuff before then. Just don't be tempted. Anyway, that's my video for today. Let me know how hype you are for this news in the comments. I'll be leaving the link to the news of the confirmation in the description below. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you're hyped for the confirmation. Please subscribe if you haven't for the latest news on Dokkan Battle. Not only global news, but news that will impact global players. That's big news on Japan. I will also be covering with an eye towards always looking forward, because we as global players, in addition to having the discount summons and the tickets, well, that's the other thing too. We are very likely to get discount and step up summons by the where we get 4 summons and then you get a 5th free one. Japan's not going to get those unless they change that. Japan has never really gotten those. And it's just really hype. It dramatically increases the value of those banners for us. And we have the advantage of with rare cases where we get global first units and you're like, wow. We have the advantage of knowing what's coming down the pipe. And we can plan and save our stones and summon accordingly. Alright, thanks for watching. So freaking hype. Once again, LR Gogeta Blue, LR Vegeta Blue confirmed for the Dokkan Dual Dokkan Fest for the 5th anniversary, which Japan is getting in a couple weeks, and we are getting in July. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hopefully this news made your day like it did mine when I woke up to this news. And I'll see you guys in the next Dokkan video. Remember to enable that notification bell. Red Hunter out.